Please rise if you are able for the academic procession.
In the toil of thinking, in the serenity of books, in the messages of prophets, the songs of poets, and the wisdom of interpreters, in discoveries of continents, of truth, whose margins we may see, we delight in free minds and in their thinking. In the majesty of the moral order, in the faith that right will triumph, in the courage given us when we all ally ourselves to truth in any form, in the privilege of being co-workers in good cause, we celebrate the unseen goals we share and serve. Let us build a world safe from war and oppression, free and satisfying, one that ultimately furnishes answers for us all. Please be seated.
Graduates, family, and friends, good afternoon and welcome. My name is Tom Duver, and I'm the Dean of the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Before we begin, I would like to acknowledge the land that we're celebrating on today. Toronto, or as it was traditionally known, Takaronto, meaning where there are trees standing in the water, occupies a place that has been home to Indigenous peoples for over 15,000 years. The Huron-Wendat, the Petun First Nations, the Seneca, and most recently, the Mississaugas of the New Credit River. This territory is subject to the Dish with One Spoon Treaty between the Anishinaabe, Mississaugas, and Haudenosaunee that bound them to share and protect this land. Subsequent Indigenous nations and peoples and settlers from all over the globe have been welcomed into this treaty in the spirit of peace, friendship, and respect. Takaronto, is now home for many First Nations, Inuit, and Métis peoples. Recognizing where we stand is not to historicize the experiences of Indigenous peoples or to offer platitudes. It is a thoughtful and intentional act of acknowledging injustices and committing ourselves individually and collectively as a university to the path of truth and reconciliation. I encourage you all to consider what this means to you and how you can honor the history of this land in your own life. Thank you. Graduates, today marks an end and a beginning for each of you. It is possibly the most significant milestone you have met in your lives so far. You have overcome many obstacles in our first full year back on campus and have shown remarkable resilience, perseverance, and commitment to achieving your goals. You are an exceptional group of individuals, and I know that your hard work and determination will continue to serve you well. I, along with all faculty and staff in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science, are honored to have been a part of your journey, watching you as you grow and thrive. You are all extraordinary people, and I know you will go on to do great things. FIAS engineers and architects are uniquely positioned to have a transformative impact on communities both locally and further afield. Your time at FIAS has taught you to be bold, thoughtful, and ambitious, to think beyond pre-existing boundaries, to be aware of the need for inclusion and belonging for everyone, and to center your responsibility to society in everything you do as you make a positive impact in the world. You leave us as innovators and creators with the skills, passion, and knowledge to tackle the most pressing global challenges and make our city, country, and the world a better place. The importance of environmental protection, sustainability, technological stewardship, and equitable access to life-changing innovations for all has never been more important. The challenges ahead of you are immense, and I hope that each of you are looking forward to facing them with determination, perseverance, and excitement, all qualities you have demonstrated throughout your time at TMU. It might seem as though the world is asking too much of you, but always remember, you are not alone. The people in this room, your peers sitting next to you, your families and friends who have supported you, the faculty and staff on stage behind me, and the representatives of the alumni community that you are about to join are all standing with you, cheering you on. We look forward to sharing in your next adventures, and I hope to see you soon at the next FIAS alumni event. To begin this very special day, I am honored to introduce the Chancellor of Toronto Metropolitan University, Janice Fugakuza.
Graduates, I am both proud and honored to speak to you. Today is a well-deserved day for celebration. We share our pride in your success with everyone whose love and support has played a part in bringing you here today. You've been through a remarkable experience. You endured and navigated a pandemic and came through it achieving your ultimate objective. You succeeded by facing and overcoming unforeseen barriers. Adversity makes us stronger and wiser. Be proud of what you've achieved and never stop learning. Embrace a lifetime of personal growth. And the best way to achieve that is to cultivate your curiosity, because embracing opportunity and new challenges will expand your horizons and take you to places you would have never imagined. And as you navigate your career path, remember that work is going to fill a large part of your life. And the only way to make that time truly satisfying is to do what you believe is great work. And the only way to do great work is to love what you do. If you haven't found it yet, keep on looking, because you'll know when you find it. And finally, wherever the next step in your journey takes you, I ask you to do the following. Please give back to the community, to your workplace, and to your family and friends. Be a champion for causes that make lives better. For me, those causes have been supporting the fight to end cancer and advocating for accessible education for all. Whatever your cause, weave it into your life as your own personal passion. And on this special day of celebration, let me close by offering my congratulations and best wishes for your journey. Thank you.
Thank you, Chancellor Fukakusa. Now please welcome the university's President and Vice Chancellor, Mohamed Lashemi.
Thank you, Dean Dover. Welcome to our graduates, family and friends, colleagues from across the university and beyond. To the class of 2023, this is an important day for you, and you have our warmest congratulations. You are all graduating at a milestone moment in history. Despite the challenges brought on by the pandemic, you remained committed to your studies, kept connected to your classes, and served your community in more ways than I can mention here. Milestone also because your academic journey will be forever linked to our historic name change. What has not been changed from the moment you choose to study here to the moment you cross this stage to accept your award are our values. And when you return as alumni, you will feel right at home. Change is a continuing theme at our university, and in 2023, it holds special meaning. We are celebrating a remarkable triple anniversary this year. 75 years as an institution, 30 years as a university, and 1 year with our new name, Toronto Metropolitan University. And you are the first class to receive your degrees today with the new name. Each of these on its own is a significant milestone. Together, they represent an evolution that is almost unheard of in the academic world. Reflecting on these milestones, I can safely say that the reason of our success is in this room, you. As we move forward together, I encourage you to embrace the same steadfast drive and determination that defines us at TMU. Both you and the university look ahead to a new chapter, and I'm sure bright future. Future of promise and optimism, better prepared than ever to meet the challenges and opportunities ahead. To our graduates, this is your time. You have what the world is looking for: talent, energy, and new ideas. Your years here have prepared you for this moment. We are so very glad that you selected this university, that you immerse yourself in our university community. I hope you are feeling grateful for each other. You have shared the university experience that forges lasting friendships. Which brings us full circle. While we may find success as individuals, as a society, we depend on each other. We need loved ones. The proof, you have thousands of people celebrating with you today. We need colleagues and community. In French, we never say goodbye. Instead, we say au revoir, which literally means until we see you again. Enjoy your very special day and stay close to your alma mater. For together, we will shape the future. Thank you, and I invite you now to please enjoy a short video. Thank you.
As Canada's most urban university, we represent all that it is to be metropolitan. This word has defined our identity for 75 years, as we've brought some of the brightest and most creative minds together in downtown Toronto. From day one, our mission has been unique: to serve societal needs and prepare students for impactful careers. First as an institute of technology, and then as a rapidly growing university. Through it all, we've been shaped by Metropolitan life, from the density of our landscape to the creativity that pulses through our city, to the diversity of our community. And now, we proudly embrace it as our name. We've grown along the way, but that's only fueled our aspirations to improve lives on our campus, in our city, across the country, and around the world. Join us in celebrating 75 years as an institution, 30 years as a university, and 1 proud year with our new name. We are Toronto Metropolitan University, and we are honored to have you as our graduating class.
It is my great privilege to introduce today's speaker, Dr. Hadis Zarin. In fact, it is a personal pleasure for me because over 10 years ago, Hadis was a student in my graduate course in experimental design at the University of Waterloo. I'm pleased to be able to report she did extremely well. Dr. Hadis Zarin is an associate professor in the Department of Chemical Engineering at TMU. She is also an investigator at the ENSER Create Hybrid Thermal-Electric Microgrid Network and a principal investigator at Fiber, an academic research platform in the field of smart textile-based technologies at Toronto Rehab. At FIAS, Hadis has established the Nanoengineering Laboratory for Energy and Environmental Technologies to collaborate with diverse academic teams and industries developing multifunctional nano-engineered materials towards different applications aligned with 5 of the UN Sustainable Development Goals. Hadis was named one of the voices of the future of Canadian chemical engineering at the Canadian Chemical Engineering Conference in 2022 and received the Dean's SRC Activity Award earlier this year. Since 2017, her commitment to training the next generation of researchers and engineers has been demonstrated by her supervising and mentoring over 100 undergraduate capstone plant design students, 12 undergraduate co-op volunteer research assistants, 4 master's students, 7 PhD candidates, and 1 postdoctoral fellow. This year, as chair of the faculty's Engineering Day, she oversaw a showcase of over 200 capstone projects, bringing over 1,500 people into the George Vary building to celebrate our students, your work. By recognizing the needs of future engineers, Hadis always strives to motivate the students to become insatiable learners and creative problem solvers and be prepared for the complex world they will face after graduation. I cannot think of a better person to offer some final words of advice as you end this stage of your education. Hadis?
Hi, everyone. Chancellor Fukukawa, President Lachemi, Provost Yannichito Provenzano, Fies Dean Tanduver, esteemed colleagues and representatives who join us on stage, members of the graduating class, your families, friends, honored guests, it is my pleasure to be with you today, addressing this esteemed gathering of brilliant minds, the engineers of the future. Today is a significant milestone in your lives and the culmination of years of hard work, dedication, and unwavering commitment to the field of engineering. Congratulations to each one of you. I also understand that despite the immense enthusiasm and eager anticipation, perhaps you feel a mix of anxiety and concern about what future holds for you. In 2004, when I was graduating with my bachelor in chemical engineering, I was filled with extraordinary excitement, yet some fear of what the new era of post-graduation lies ahead in my journey as an engineer. As a perfectionist during that period, and having the mindset that engineering demands precision and a commitment to excellence, I held myself to excessively high standards, driven by a profound desire to make a lasting impact on the world and revolutionize technology through groundbreaking innovations. However, as Mary Golda Ross, the first known Native American female engineer, once said, perfection can be achieved by no one, because perfection is achieved from faults, yet faults tear away the perfection in you. For the past 21 years, I realized while striving for excellence and setting high standards can be beneficial, it can also lead to self-imposed pressure and fear of failure. I experienced many ups and downs by searching for a job and the hardship of landing one, working in industry and facing workplace obstacles to overcome, immigrating to Canada and adjusting in this beautiful land, working hard to achieve high academic degrees despite many setbacks, and finally settling in academia where I proudly stand today by embracing rejections and failures. Moreover, as a member of underrepresented groups in engineering fields, sometimes I experience a sense of pressure from my peers to demonstrate my competence and fittingness within the scientific and engineering community. Through my journey, I discovered that all these obstacles encountered in life serve as pathways for progress, rather than a chance to justify one's shortcomings. The setbacks and failures push me to work harder, aiming to excel my qualifications for positions I can hold. I also came to understand that being underrepresented in engineering or any other fields should never hinder one's pursuit of what they enjoy studying or choosing as a career in future. I believe self-care, commitment, resilience, and perseverance will take you far. As engineers, we must recognize the value of embracing imperfections and learning from failures. It is through our mistakes that we grow, adapt, and develop the resilience necessary to overcome the inevitable challenges we face. So let yourselves embrace a healthy balance between your quest for excellence and your acceptance of imperfection, allowing room for creativity and innovation to flourish. As you're stepping out into the world armed with the knowledge and skills you have acquired during your academic journey at TMU, I want you to always keep life in your mind. Let's begin with letter L, as it stands for learning. In this rapidly evolving world, never stop learning. To become either a professional engineer, educator, researcher, entrepreneur, or an innovator, graduation should not mark the conclusion of education, but rather the commencement of a lifelong journey of ongoing learning. Your focus should be on continuously developing professional skills and acquiring the necessary qualifications, as they are the pivotal elements for success. The future leaders in engineering will be those who have learned to cope with complexity and ambiguity. To do that, they must be able to zoom in and out the issues so that while focusing on specific details, they have a big picture of the whole subject. Recognizing these needs, engineers need to become insatiable learners and creative problem solvers and get prepared for the complex world. As engineering is a dynamic field, and what you have learned today may become outdated tomorrow, stay curious, embrace new technologies and methodologies, and continuously upgrade your skills. You can attend conferences, workshops, and seminars related to your field of interest, or consider pursuing advanced degrees or certifications to stay updated with the latest industry trends. Engaging in professional development activities will also keep you at the forefront of your field and open doors to new opportunities. The letter I in life stands for inclusion. Cultivate an inclusive community by actively seeking out diverse voices and promoting an environment where everyone feels valued and empowered to contribute. Engineering projects often require interdisciplinary collaboration and diverse perspectives. Recognize and appreciate the unique perspectives, experiences, and skills that each team member brings to the table. Collaboration and community building are essential aspects of an engineer's professional life. To foster innovation and achieve optimal results, it's essential to engage with professionals from diverse disciplines beyond engineering. Collaborating with individuals from fields such as design, business, or social sciences can bring fresh insights and approaches to problem solving. Embrace the opportunity to learn from different perspectives and leverage the collective intelligence of interdisciplinary teams. How about letter F in life? Letter F stands for feeling. Our overall well-being and how we feel is closely related to our work-life balance. Maintaining a healthy work-life balance and prioritizing self-care is crucial for engineers' long-term success, as we tend to experience improved emotional and physical well-being, leading to positive feelings. You can set clear boundaries between work and personal life, define specific working hours, and dedicate time for personal activities, hobbies, and relationships. Avoid overcommitting to stretching yourself too thin. Remember that taking care of your own well-being is essential for sustaining productivity and avoiding burnout. Incorporate mindfulness techniques into your daily routine to reduce stress and increase focus. Find techniques that work for you and make them a regular part of your self-care regimen. Regularly evaluate your work-life balance and self-care practices by assessing your energy levels, stress levels, and overall satisfaction. Prioritize activities that contribute positively to your well-being and eliminate or minimize those that drain your energy or cause excessive stress. Last but not the least, the letter E stands for ethics. Always maintain the highest ethical standards in your work. Technical prowess alone is not enough to truly make difference. Engineering is not just about equations and calculations. It is about people. The solutions you create should ultimately serve humanity and improve the lives of individuals and communities. Engineering has the power to shape the world, and with great power comes great responsibility. Uphold the values of integrity, honesty, and professionalism in all that you do. Remember that your work has far-reaching implications, and it is your duty to ensure that it benefits society. Always remember the human element in your work and strive to develop solutions that are not only technically sound, but also socially responsible and sustainable. In conclusion, dear TMU engineers, you are the torchbearer of progress. the architects of a better tomorrow. As you step out into the world, I have no doubt that you will rise to the challenges ahead and make a lasting impact on society. Embrace your role as problem solvers, innovators, and agents of change. Believe in the power of engineering to transform lives, and let your passion drive you to push boundaries and create a future that is brighter, more sustainable, and more inclusive. Congratulations once again, and I wish you all the very best in your future endeavors. Go forth and engineer a world we can all be proud of.
Thank you for your inspiring words, Dr. Zarn. As our graduands prepare to come forward, I will take this opportunity to request that you hold your applause until all graduates have crossed the stage. We do, however, welcome spontaneous outbursts of joy, enthusiasm, and even relief from family and friends. That's all part of the celebration. And so all graduates are celebrated equally. We ask that everyone please remain for the duration of the ceremony. I now ask to come forward and thank in advance the University Registrar, Robin Parr.
Thank you, Dean Duver. Will the graduands please rise if you're able? Chancellor Fukakusa, President Lashmi, Provost Yanachito Provenzano, honored guests, faculty members, staff, family, and friends of the graduands. I have the honor and pleasure to present graduands from Toronto Metropolitan University's Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science and the Yates School of Graduate Studies degree programs. Our graduands, including all those who are joining us for today's ceremony, as well as those unable to attend who are graduating in absentia. I certify that each has met the academic requirements for the awards they are about to receive, and that each has been duly approved by Toronto Metropolitan University's Senate. Congratulations to each of you. You can be seated.
It is my honor to announce our first graduate. A Bachelor of Engineering in Aerospace Engineering is being awarded posthumously to Audit Mystery. Accepting the award on Audit's behalf are his sisters, Jia, Ritu, and Drashti.
Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the undergraduate degrees in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Bachelor of Engineering in Aerospace Engineering. Muhammad Abdul Rafi. Muhammad Ahmed. Christina Al-Mardini. Muhammad Al-Saad. Yusuf Al-Sufi. Asha Arima. Azizur Rahman Arsala. Hamza Bashir Abdul Qadir. Tushar Bedi. Christian Jr. Bernardo. Daniel Brown with distinction. Christopher Carrero. Daniel Cescolini. Yuk-Kei Chan. Ji-Tong Chen. Alexi Danchuk Lozon with distinction. Eda Damir. Talia Doraike with distinction. Kevalia Desai. Vivek Dindayal with distinction. Shaylin Falitza. David Gabra. Adrian Garcia Gargayo. Kenz Joseph Gio. Sarah Gate with distinction. Aman Gilani with distinction. Carson Hall with distinction. Hussein Haimi. Mishran Haq. Khalid Hazzam with distinction. Ardoshin Jabaranjan. Lasyapriya Kagolanu with distinction. Niraj Karki with distinction. Deepinder Lega. Akash Lingeswaran. Matthew Mambo. Jordan Manna. Brendan Mardling with distinction. Esther Matthew. Lori Mazlumian with distinction. Carol Mikhail. Kunj Mistry. Zainab Musa, Kaney Mitchell Mugisha with distinction. Muhammad Mohsen Mukhtar with distinction. Rafael Munoz Gomez. Mervin Narea. Colin Olander. Oluwa Tomisin Olofinsola with distinction. Jeffrey Omorodian with distinction. Brijesh Kumar Patel with distinction. Maitri Patel. Priyanka Persad. James Fan with distinction. Vikrant Pitroda. Costa Purohit. Josh Rana with distinction. Bassam Rassas. Harsimar Singh Sagu. Nazanin Samimipur. Muhammad Sarim. Shadab Saeed. Priyal Shah with distinction. Muhammad Arif Sharif. Vankata Singhoji. Darby Sangalo with distinction. Sriram Sriskanta Kumar with distinction. Kevin Thomas. Bridget Toyajic with distinction. Jose Urquia Mena. Reginald Uwe. Jiaji Zhu with distinction. Bachelor of Architectural Science, Honors in Architectural Science. Julia Abraham. Sadberg Agma. Maheen Ahmed. Halia Arjamand Far. Andrea Bankod. Cesar Barahona. Yi Chen He. Yasmin Ersoz. Yukun Fan. Melissa Favas. Haley Frywhite. Liam Fujita with distinction. Yuliana Goldayeva with distinction. Sabrina Gonsalves. Evan Hills with distinction. Byron Hahn. Gurnur Kainth. Kian Kamali. Avital Knopov. Katarina Kumic. Jack Letros. Zihan Lin. Matthew Lokun. Letsamani Lopez Castillo. Alexandra Malis. Andres Meneses Tineo. Marian Molina Garcia. Nicole Mislevic. Theodora Nikolic. Tad Pasco. Brooke Pearson. Hania Raza. Syed Mohammed Raza. Navneet Riyat. Lorraine Roy. Naomi Sufi Sabba. Rabi Daywan Sun. Tanya Svitak. Shinali Tavara Peruma. William Tolef. Nuzhat Lamisa Urbi. Minal Wahid. Yulin Yu. Ala Zidan. Bachelor of Architectural Science Honors in Architectural Science, Cooperative Program. Julia Kirsten Bulii with distinction. Christian Kaletor. Dharma Kapitao with distinction. Crystal Cheng with distinction. Emma Chudoba with distinction. Thomas Edmonds. Fan Fei. James Goody. Matthew Howard with distinction. Annette Marie Kazay. Bangyan Ma with distinction. Diego Moreno Seriu. Emily Yongun Park with distinction. Jillian Sproul with distinction. Yahweh Wong. Zuleiha Zeba. Bachelor of Engineering in Chemical Engineering Cooperative Program. Christine Abuin. Muhammad Adil. Benjamin Aglas. Maurice Audrey Adetola Akindas. Oyinde Akinwumi. Abdurrahman Aliso. Maryam Al-Yamni. Riker Angoluin with distinction. Saif Banat. Jasmine Bandari. Manav Bagun with distinction. Fatma bin Agil. Cassandra Bouchard with distinction. Aliyah Brefa with distinction. Juan Carvajal. Kevin Cham. Christy Chan. Manjot Damret. Amarinder Dillon with distinction. Brandon Duong. Neda Isa. Nicola Golijanin. Navandeep Grewal. Jean-Pierre Istanbuli. Owen Ives. Tarugen Jayanth. Jaxis Kodia with distinction. Megan Kosarnia with distinction. Christopher Kurilenko with distinction. Danvin Lad. Vietrong Lei with distinction. Tamara Leitao. Eddie Lee. Minhan Lee. Daniel Lopez Modera. Mariam Marie. Rabia Mohammed. Dhruv Oberoi with distinction. Jordan Pereira with distinction. Robert Petkovsky. Zohaib Rafiq. Rabin Ravindra Kumar with distinction. Carly Robinson. Yamima Rose Diana. Nabil Saad. Omar Saduddin. Marissa Samaru. Catherine Jacibel Santiago with distinction. Vishaka Satish Kumar. Thanusin Satish Kumar with distinction. Abdul Latif Saeed with distinction. Xiao Song Song. Rebecca Susipto with distinction. Abia Syed. Farin Taghinejad Omran. Nairi Turabian with distinction. Louis Tran with distinction. Animfon Ufot. Girish Vasudev with distinction. Brandon Villanueva. Jeffrey Yan. Bachelor of Engineering in Computer Engineering. Muhammad Abu Umar. Nujayma Ahmed with distinction, who is being congratulated on stage by their father, Muhammad Khalid Ahmed from the GCM. Rehan Ahmed. Uzair Ahmed. Hanzala Akram. Muhammad Al-Kahil with distinction. William Anderson with distinction. Gennady Andreassian with distinction. Jake Upted. Krikor Aintabli. Shant Balolian with distinction. Bazalel Benoye. Thomas Bosi with distinction. Leandra Budao. Casper Berza. John Kabuguasan with distinction. Michael Kaira. Isha Chima with distinction. Nathan Chung with distinction. Chris Chung. Alexander De Michele. Ajay Dawan with distinction. Mahad Duale. Yusuf Al-Mahallawi. Ahmed Fahmy. Farhan Faruqi with distinction. Kristen Flores. Anna Fung with distinction. Linus Gabrice. Akshita Gate. Jules Gammad with distinction. Shrey Gandhi. Jason Gill with distinction. Ken Guo with distinction. Yazen Hamed. Nigel Huang with distinction. Syed Husseini with distinction. Ornello Yanache with distinction. Shiv Jayperso. Faraz Jamil. Nicholas Jarvis with distinction. Isaac Jesu Tavarajan. Thanujin Jayanandan. Rushil Joshi. Shuhita Kabir. Shahab Kazemi. Mahir Kazi. Alexin Kachikian, who will be presented by his aunt Silvana Babikian from University Business Services. Ramzis Kakimov. Muhammad Khan. Leslie Kochish. Niranjan Krishnaswamy with distinction. Rajat Kumar with distinction. Naga Kura. Jordan Lavalle. Brian Lee. Jananan Mahendiran. Waleed Malik with distinction. Justin Mesa. Ankit Misra with distinction. Prashant Mistry with distinction. Abdullah Mohammed with distinction. Abdul Rahman Mohammed. Argavan Sadat Mukabbari. Farwa Mubashar. Alice Mwanri. Aisha Navivala. Gokviet Nguyen. Tonglam Nguyen. Daniel Osawaru. Oscar Osowski with distinction. Manushi Oza. Akash Patel. Rutvik Panumacha with distinction. Ransika Pereira. Anthony Persad, Vincent Fung, Ruben Plaza with distinction, Ujwal Prajapati with distinction, William Kwan with distinction, Mark Ryan Quinones, Shamir Qureshi, Afsa Rabbani with distinction, Horia Raduku with distinction, Tosef Rahman with distinction, Bisham Ramkisoon, Eric Rodriguez, Tiago Rodriguez with distinction, Daniel Sadig with distinction, Sukhjot Sagu, Hector Salermo Montes de Oca, Mina Sam'an, Anand Samaru, Sean Samu, Jawad Shah with distinction, Arthikumaran Shanmugalingam, Dhruv Sharma, Param Dev Sharma, Christopher Shim, Shane Sigismund, Mikhail Solakis, Ryan Somerville, Harris Sritharan, Andrew Stevens, Mark Tabak with distinction, Anika Tabassum, Michael Tashome with distinction, Mayura Theaparan, Ashwin Thomas, Tony Thomas with distinction, Jingyi Tian with distinction, Eden Tran with distinction, Kevin Tran with distinction, Trung Tran, Michael Trikilo, Monica Tsung with distinction, Anthony Valenti, Nicholas Vieira with distinction, Srivatsan Viswanathan, Imran Warfa with distinction, Jonathan Wood, Sai Srikar Yamanaru, Helena Yusuf, Adnan Zahid, Haris Zahid, Muhammad Zaman, Bachelor of Engineering in Electrical Engineering, Hiro Abdel Shahid, Muhammad Afsar, Mace Al-Dori, Syed Hamza Ali, Fayez Al-Kwili, Aaron Ali, Joshua Andre Amante, Adi Bakht, Rami Barbarawi, Vincent Abraham Bautista, Kuram Bati, Julissa Blasco, Nisha Bonadi, Ayotomiwa Borisade, Maria Botos Mistrianu, Daniel Bukhari, Yishen Kai, Jeffrey Kao, Denin Karafa with distinction, Akshdeep Chada, Maxwell Challenger, Nabeen Chetri with distinction, Deepta Das with distinction, Amandeep Dol, Tenzin Darge, Frederick Dupont, Mustafa Eid with distinction, Osegale Edambe, Naod Fesahei with distinction, Nima Ghasemi Rahagi, Harpreet Gill, Theo Gisoni with distinction, Mohammed Guled, Syed Hussein with distinction, David Hayatullah, Abrar Islam, Farsid Islam, Jainish Jajal, Hormuz Javat, Nikola Jaleka, Georgia Jovanovic, Hansel Kalathal, John Kamel, Amir Kashpur, Larissa Korbabich, Eric Lamb with distinction. Clement Liang, with distinction. John Lubrin. Matthew Lim, with distinction. Edward Liu. Dui Luong. Michelle Ma. Mariam Menda, with distinction. Alan Mezhibovsky, with distinction. Niral Mystery, with distinction. Ahmed Mohammed. Christopher Moyo, with distinction. Mustafa Al-Ballushi. Insha Najib. Muhammad Noman, with distinction. Moulin Orange. Prote Palma. Inthujan Panchalingam. Manraj Parmar. Irfan Patel. Rayan Rashid. Hasith Rafnaike. Jeremy Rodriguez. Nagi Salib, with distinction. Anaf Shariar, with distinction. Moinuddin Sheikh. Christian Silva. Timothy Sin. Prajith Sivaji Lingam. Lukshanen Sivatasan. Edward Smith. Hassan Tahan, with distinction. Saad Tosif. Sophia Varma. Rodrigo Villalobos. Harman Verk. Ivy Wu. Wenhao Wu. Jason Z, with distinction. Thomas Zagayi, with distinction. Joshua Zeidenberg. Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the graduate degrees in the Faculty of Engineering and Architectural Science. Master of Applied Science in Aerospace Engineering. Dragan Jovanovic. Master of Engineering in Aerospace Engineering, Samadarshi Adhikari, Navanita Chalea, Sivanaga Datta Vinay Kumar Chintalapati, Alessandro Cunsolo, Karanvir Gosal, Shifat Hassan, Atharva Kanduja, Bhargava Ram Mudumbi, Vatsal Ashish Kumar Pancholi, Tej Patel, Taruansh Kaumi, Nimesh Manoj Kumar Ravalia, Deepshika Ramesh, Sakshi, Yusuf Tabe, Divya Taude, Richa Varghese, Master of Architecture in Architecture, Ted Kent Dominique Boulaklak, Murray Daly, Meredith Davis, Michelle Friesen, Gabriel Garofalo, Tatiana Gradyuk, Arsalan Husseini, Jasmine Minji Kim, Nicole Lee, Taylor Marshall, Oluwatobi Omishore, Sarah Shuaib, Kristen Tsukas, Jeanette Wehbe, Master of Applied Science in Building Science, Alex Cheng, David Gertzwolf, Stephanie Tsanis, Master of Building Science in Building Science, Krishna Dave, Hakan Gules, Jesse Osmond, Ruba Salah, Master of Applied Science in Chemical Engineering, Helen DeWitt, Jada Steer, Master of Engineering in Chemical Engineering, Meherzad Amini Tabbar, Aryan Dalaram Niku, Mohit Joshi, Karan Kathuria, Sohail Mirzai Joladaki, Priyanka Panchal, Dax Kamlashbai Patel, Shaleen Taini, Master of Applied Science in Computer Networks, Huda Gohar, Syed Moiz, Master of Engineering in Computer Networks, Yasser Jasim, Ilham Benzawi, Hafiz Muhammad Danish, Charles Duru, Aisha Hassan, Chin Zhong, Master of Applied Science in Electrical and Computer Engineering, Sunbal Khan Chima, Sayeda Imtiaz, Sarina Taki, Master of Engineering in Electrical and Computer Engineering, Farhana Ahmed, Omorodion Ewerio Gene, Ritesh Chowdhury, Claudia Crespo Julio, Salman Ghaffar, Paolo Iacono, Pranay Patel, Michael Pingle, Saman Tomari Kalantar, Dongshin Wu, Master of Engineering, Innovation, Entrepreneurship in Engineering, Innovation and Entrepreneurship, Ria Agarwal, Charles Anate, Katrina Carlton, Somaya Chowdhury, Sebastian Gomez, Ali Gudarzi, Ali Riza Hakimi Asal, Azadeh Hashamnia, Ghulam Riza Hassanzadeh Kalkoran, Masume Janita Bardarzi, Philip Yanushik, Kiana Janabide Kordi, Hasti Keshkaran, Zahir Abbas Mohammed Idris, Mohammed Danish Muti, Arzu Najafi, Karan Sasena, Zara Shafia Lira Vinejad, Alham Shemt Zadeh Amiri, Karan Singh, Sana Suleimani, Venkata Dana Lakshmi Tungala, Sina Zabeti, Abdullah Zubair, Madam Chancellor, I have the honor to present candidates for the graduate degrees in the Yates School of Graduate Studies. Master of Science in Data Science and Analytics, Hina Shafiq Awan. Doctor of Philosophy in Building Science, Dagmawi Degefu. Doctor of Philosophy in Electrical and Computer Engineering, Abdurrahman Ahmed Al-Dik. Alston Lloyd Emmanuel, Sandeep Kalar, Nikhil Valsan Kulangarath, Anas Razzaq, Mehdi Shamsi, Garima Sharma, Madam Chancellor, that concludes the presentation of today's graduates.
Hello, TMU grads. I'm Jen McMillan, Vice Provost students, and I'm so happy to share this special moment with you. Every one of you set a major goal for yourself. And today, after years of hard work and sacrifice, we honor all that you've accomplished. Your degree is a celebration of the courage it took to get you here, of the hard work and dedication you've demonstrated inside and outside of the classroom, of the breakthroughs that have helped mold you into the person you've become, and of the community you've found along the way. Your degree represents more than just the assignments you've completed and the exams that you've written. The student groups, the passion projects, the events and the games, they all represent the many ways you help build this community that will live on well past graduation. Whether your families, friends, and supporters are near or far today, I know they are celebrating this achievement with you. You've completed something significant, and great opportunities await you. As you enter this next phase of your lives, I challenge you to keep growing and using your unique voices to change the world. Never be afraid to be courageous, to be loud, and to be bold. Finally, thank you for choosing us. We're so proud that you'll forever be a part of the TMU community.
Today is about celebrating how far you've come.
And we'd like to take this opportunity to talk about how far you're going to go.
You have become a part of something bigger.
Graduating from TMU is a major milestone.
I still remember exactly how I felt when I was in your seat on this very day. I definitely had a mixture of emotions.
I was just feeling very proud.
At Convocation, I felt very prepared for my career, but very excited, but also a little sad.
Quite optimistic.
Nostalgic.
I felt excited and I felt prepared.
Walking across that stage at Convocation meant that I fulfilled personal goals, but I also fulfilled the goals of the family, and that was really important.
As much as it was the end of the chapter, it was actually the start of something great.
And I had so many questions, like, how am I going to make my big dreams come true?
Do I have it all figured out?
How am I going to come back?
So it was party time, but also you got some work to do down the road. Start thinking about it.
As a member of the TMU alumni community, we are here to show you that you have a safety net.
As TMU alumni, you are part of a supportive network of people
who are committed to lifting each other up and helping each other grow.
Today,
tomorrow,
and always.
So just take a deep breath.
Enjoy this moment.
And remember, we're here to support you.
And we can't wait to see what you go on to accomplish.
Well, they should buy the picture frame. Buy the picture frame.
Please welcome Provost and Vice President Academic Roberta Yanashito Provenzano.
Thank you, Dean Duver. It's my honor and privilege to be here to address the class of 2023 as your Provost and Vice President Academic. Today marks an incredibly exciting moment in your life. I just wanted to add to the congratulations. As we bring today's convocation ceremony to a close, I would like us to reflect on the sacrifices and successes that have led to this moment. Take a minute to consider the challenges that you have overcome. Endless study sessions and perhaps all-nighters dedicated to finishing that assignment or to getting through some tough exams. Extracurricular activities that you had to balance with a demanding academic schedule. And all of this on top of a global pandemic that pushed and challenged you in ways that you could have never imagined. And consider the incredible things that you've gained along the way. Cherished memories at varsity games and campus events, to reminisce about with the lifelong friends you've made, and hopefully an appetite for learning to fuel your growth in the years ahead. During your time at TMU, you pushed the boundaries of innovation, flexed your entrepreneurial muscles, and championed diversity and inclusion. Without hesitation or apology, you challenged the status quo and made your mark on our community. I am one of the many people who are proud of you today. I'd like our graduating class to show their gratitude to their family and friends and supporters who are here. Families and friends, your support has been incredibly important to each one of our graduates, and you have contributed to their success in many different ways. Finally, I want to reinforce one very important thing. By completing your journey here, you will always be a part of the TMU family, an ever-growing group of passionate people doing remarkable work in every corner of the world. As you embark on this next phase in your journey, remember that there is no single path to success. You will define it on your own terms, and when you do, I hope that you will remember to share your memories with us. I wish you a bright future filled with happiness and lifelong learning. And I also wish you a beautiful evening celebrating with friends and family. Thank you.
I would like to thank all the staff, volunteers, and faculty here today who helped make this ceremony a wonderful experience for all. We will close our ceremony today with the national anthem. Following the anthem, I ask all who are standing to remain doing so until all of our graduates have left the arena. Graduates, please follow our arena marshals who will usher you to the 4th floor to join your family and friends. I now welcome Catherine Rowan from the Office of the Dean of the Faculty of Arts to sing O Canada. Thank you for celebrating with us today.
Thank you.